About 3 months ago, I traded a gas 2500 Silverado for this diesel F250 Tremor. And I'm gonna tell you why I went with diesel over gas, even though I don't tow anything. So first and foremost, oh man, we got garbage in the back of the truck. This is household garbage with like chicken in it that's been in my truck for like probably 2 weeks. I forgot that was even back there. I put it back there because the raccoon eats it. And he tears it up all over the yard. And then every morning I gotta clean up after a damn raccoon. Back to the conversation. Here's something I've noticed. The truck community on YouTube is vicious. The comments that you leave are just absolutely nasty. All you do is poke fun, talk about skinny jeans, and laugh at me. And you guys be nicer in the comments, all right? Number one, the most important thing is it's my money, and if I want to buy a diesel truck, I'll buy a diesel truck, and I don't care what anybody says. Number two, I see you guys out there, the diesel community, you know, the diesel bros. You guys are cool, and I want to be a part of that group. I bought my way in. Now I'm one of you, and you can't do anything about it. Ever since I did the update, it now makes that noise. It did the update for my recall, like you guys said it would. Thank you for that. But everything is reset. Like all my gauges are back to factory. All the things that I like to look at when I drive, it all changed. I have to reset it all. That's enough to drive you crazy. So first and foremost, I had a 2500 Chevy. I actually traded an AT4X that I had. It was a 2500 AT4X. It had the 6.6 Duramax. I don't know why I got rid of that truck because I loved it and it was a badass truck, and you can agree that it was an awesome truck. I loved that truck. It felt good driving it. For some reason, I talked myself into, I don't want this diesel headache. I'm going to go get a gas truck. And I did, and I ended up hating it. And the number one reason why I hated it was right here, miles to empty. I was so tired of my full tank just getting me like 325 miles. This truck here and my Duramax that I had, when I fill that tank up, I have 600 miles. It's not about prices, it's not about money. This is more about the range. I want to be able to drive to where I'm going and just get there and not have to stop 30 times to fill up for gas, which is not 30, but maybe 3 times. So let's say we're going to North Carolina from Cleveland up here. The range in these trucks is great, and it's nice to know that I can go a good distance with this truck, not have to stop for fuel constantly. The DEF is another side of it, and that delete conversation is a whole other video. That's a minor headache to fill the truck with DEF for the reward you get for the long distance that you're going to get with 600 miles per tank or whatever it is. I think we have a 34-gallon tank in this truck. So yeah, it did cost $190 to fill up the other day, but that's another conversation. As a dude, you have a lot that you want to protect. And I have that mindset of I never want to depend on another dude to do something for me that I can do myself. I want a capable truck. If I ever do want to tow, I have something that can tow. Sure, an F-150 can do what I do on a regular basis, but nobody wants an F-150. I want an F250. I know that I have a truck capable of doing anything that I want to do because I have that thing right there, and sometimes we pull it. The last thing I want to do is have to call my friend that lives behind me and say, hey, I bought a little truck. Can I use your big truck to come pull my toy that I have over here? So one of those things that we're going to do today, that we need to do, is I got my Nissan high-centered on this mound here, and it's been sitting out here in the rain for a week now, and I need to get this off of here. So we're going to pull the Nissan off the mound with the Tremor because that's what it's built for. Let's do it. So another thing, a lot of you guys ask about my hat, and I'm not trying to make this channel that we're doing about that. Red, White, Blue Apparel is what we own. You've probably heard of it if you're into this stuff because we've got ads that have been running for 14 years, right? So if you haven't heard of it, then we're probably not doing our job that well. Nationwide brand, 14 years we've been doing it. Everything we make is in the USA, and we make these range hats, which no button on top, sewn, everything here in the USA. It's a nice hat. We're not trying to sell stuff here. Back to the video. I like the diesel truck. Why? It sounds awesome. Yeah, the reason we use a diesel truck is going to be way down the line here, all right? I like the way it sounds. It's got this presence to it where it's known when it's here. When I had my 6.6 gas Chevy, and I almost thought after being in the diesel that it was an electric vehicle. It was so quiet in that truck. This is just, yeah, it's loud, but it's a good loud. It's like the kind of noise you could just like fall asleep to, I guess, right? You're sitting there with like the rain on the roof. It's kind of like that for me, especially when you delete it. So we got this old truck here. We wanted to see like how much can it take before it dies. Obviously it's taken quite a bit. We tore it up with the excavator. We put like 7,000 pounds of mud and clay in it. We've jumped it over this backstop over here. It's been buried in the mud, driven through water that's knee deep back there. It's been through everything. But now it's high centered and we got to get it off of here. And you know, you couldn't do this with an F-150. You got to have a diesel truck for this. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to give ourselves a little distance because the Nissan's going to keep rolling once we get off of here. And we don't want to hit the back of this nice new truck. You know what this reminds me of right now? So you guys always make fun of me for not doing work with my truck. Yesterday, I was running Romex while we're siding in my house. That's what that reminds me of, trying to string Romex through floor joists, through, what is it, 5/8 holes? This place is a mess, man. Oh, no way. Save this. You get one and I get one to remember this by. Oh, we can't sit in this truck anymore because it's so wet. Oh, I think it's in neutral already. I mean, what do I tell you? It just needs a little gas. I'm not lying when I say this thing runs great. All right. Yeah, it kind of got messed up a little bit. You know, the cab got crushed in here, but we wanted a convertible. I expected that to go a little different. Maybe I should have bought a bulldozer.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Hey, see? It's clockwork, right? Oh man, now I gotta wash this thing. Look at that. Got dirt on it. So there you have it. We had a job to do. We got a tool to do the job. And if you're gonna buy the tool, you might as well buy the most capable and best tool that you can get. Because at the end of the day, why would you buy anything less capable than, yeah, I could have had an F-150 with an EcoBoost try to do that, but it's not fun and it's not cool. This is cool. I like this truck. So at the end of the day, I'm gonna leave you with this. It's okay to buy a diesel truck if you don't tow. I make sure I go on a highway drive. You know, every 5 days I'll take the highway here because I want to get my regen in. I give it a good long drive and it seems to take care of that issue. I keep up with the maintenance. If you're willing to do that, get a diesel truck. It sounds cool. It feels more planted. There's more weight in the front. I like that feeling. I had the 7.3 Godzilla. It wasn't quite the same. And I also got a great deal on it because if you notice, my 6.7 here is not red. My 6.7 is black, and black means standard output. The high outputs, they're in more demand. But since I don't really tow anything and I don't have a use for that high output, I took a good deal on this because nobody else wanted to buy it. Standard output 6.7 is way better than the 6.6 Duramax that I had. So at the end of the day, get the diesel if you want the diesel. I'm just tired of the guys in the comments like, oh, you don't even tow. Why do you have a diesel? So who cares, dude? It's my money. I bought the truck. If you can afford the truck, buy the truck, enjoy the truck, live your life. Don't listen to what people that hate say because they probably drive a EcoBoost F-150 or sitting there complaining to you. They probably have a Honda Ridgeline. That's what they're driving. Get the truck you like. That's why I got this truck. And now I got to get back to work because we're screwing around out here pulling old Nissans. So let's see if it runs.
You know, battery?
Oh, fuck. Now I'm going to get staph infection at jiu-jitsu and I'm going to get tetanus all in one.
You can probably reach that from here. Maybe.
I don't know. It just started though, right? Oh, it's off completely. I'm going to get the hantavirus. It's all over the news now. Staph infection and tetanus. Till next time, guys. Oh, there's a tick.